Derek. Clean it. Okay, cancel it. Is it ready? Thank you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey, welcome to Ridiculously Funny Comedy Podcast. I'm your host, Miss Tabloid. Episode 190. The You Remind Me Of show, R. Kelly. I don't know how I try to come up with names that's going to work with whatever's going on in the world. And all his songs remind me of something. The Playground and stuff. I don't know. Didn't he have an album called The Playground?
No, but he had an album called Chocolate Factory, which is just as bad.
Yeah, and he's about to pull that one back out.
You think he's gonna pull it back out?
He's gonna have to. He's gonna do some time.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be the Chocolate Factory remix.
How you remix the Chocolate Factory?
R. Kelly's gonna have to start singing gospel again. Remember the first time this came out, he released the gospel album.
Changing my life.
Everybody forgot about it.
You know what? I wish the Oscars was like a couple weeks later because he could have got Best Supporting Actor on for that.
For the interview today?
Yeah.
I think Justice Smollett would have got the best actor for the interview. Because his interview with Robin from Good Morning America was really, I believed him. I was like, oh shit. My co-host in the building is Byron Austin. Is over. Did you do anything blackish?
Let's see. I slept with one white woman.
Okay. Well, he does it all the time. He's married to a white woman.
No, she's not white. She's from Europe.
Okay.
She's beyond white. That's pure. That's like pure sugar.
Okay. So the real sugar.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
the original.
I stopped
white.
messing with American white girls.
Okay. So also in the building is I don't know why I want to say One, but how to pronounce it from?
It's pronounced Anna.
Anna.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Anna. I've been calling you One. I said One on the show next week is what I said last week. So it's Anna.
Yes, ma'am.
Welcome to the building, Anna.
Thank you for having me.
Anna is a poet extraordinaire, and I just found out she does music and she does laundry and she does her makeup and she does hair. She babysit kids.
Right. I do a lot. A woman of many.
So how long have you been in Vegas?
I am a native of Las Vegas.
Okay.
Yes.
Did you hear the people applaud and stuff? It was quick. They cut it off like, bitch, shut up.
I'm a native of Las Vegas. I actually go by the name of God's Poet.
Right, I knew that.
Started, here doing spoken word back in 2003.
Okay.
Inspired by the Poets Corner.
Now, we'll be able to get a piece from you today before we leave?
You can get a piece from me.
Okay. Okay. Not that kind of piece.
Keep one tucked in the
Chris.
bag.
Hey,
Not
I
that
wouldn't.
piece. You married? No.
And, right, he's married to a European woman.
Yes.
Also in the building is Chris Shaw, comedian, writer, and husband.
Oh yeah, I like those titles. You left out father.
Oh, I didn't know you had kids.
I got a lot of kids.
Oh, how many kids you have?
Well, I got like
You got to count
You gotta count
them with this.
no, I got married, so now I have like nine kids.
Oh, was you with
Okay,
her
you gotta
kids? So you
add.
took on her
Yeah,
kids.
so I won, but by myself 5.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's a lot of kids.
yeah.
And the people are clapping.
It ain't Sean Kemp amount of kids. It's
Okay.
it's a comfortable amount. It's like starting 5 kids.
That's impressive, but not enviable.
Hey man, you know what? Social Security's gonna run out. That's my Social Security right there.
There you go.
Hopefully they'll take care of you if you take care
I'm
of
gonna
them.
get 1 out of 5.
Right.
1 out of 5. That's the average.
Well, you have 9, so 1 out of 9.
I like that. Well, no, that part don't count because they just started knowing me.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Do they like you?
Yeah, they love me.
Okay.
I hope so.
That's
Do they
a
call you
facade.
daddy?
No. But they probably call me motherfucker.
There you go.
More than that.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. You know what? They don't have to call me daddy. I mean, a couple of them are older anyway, but no, we just, I'm their mom's son.
Okay.
Yeah.
Byron, do you have children?
God no.
God no.
God no.
So
I'm carrying
God,
Byron's
no.
weight.
I hate to say it like that, but I really mean it.
Right.
Yeah, you should, man.
It
Yeah,
you
sounds
have a
so
responsibility.
bad. You make it sound like
it's
like it's a bad
crime.
thing.
Yeah.
I
Excuse
couldn't
me
take care
for
of a
being a
puppy.
mother.
No, it's like saying,
Being honest,
do you
being
want
honest.
do you want a DeLorean or do you want a Lamborghini? Because kids cost an average of a cheap kid like $250,000
Exactly.
in a lifetime. That's a cheap kid.
So you mean I could have been
I am-
rich? All this.
I am so selfish.
You are rich. You're rich.
So
in
you know what? Now
yourself.
that you say that, every
She's
time
rich in
I see
love.
something in the store that I would buy my kid, I'm gonna put it in a savings account, and it's gonna be called the DeLorean account, just because you
Exactly.
said it.
Exactly.
And that way, I'm gonna see if I can really save some money that way.
It's all mindset.
So like all the stuff that I would buy for kids, like cereal and potato chips
Yeah,
and
that
juices,
adds up.
I'm gonna go to the register, have her ring it up, and say, you know what? I don't want it. That way, I just have that total.
Right.
I just want to get this on paper.
Just say you're not gonna feed your babies.
Right. You know what? I don't want it. You know what? I left my credit card at home.
That's like a basic car with no features on it. You know what I mean? That's not including braces or nothing like that. That's just
Oh, I'm
basic.
gonna go to the dentist and see
That's
what it
basic,
costs.
yeah.
I'm gonna do it all, like cheerleading practice and football practice. 'Cause
Yeah, that's a lot of
Outfits.
money. I
Yeah,
spent a
that's
lot of money
everything.
for.
See,
and
no-
I'm a mother of 6. So it was a lot of money to. Everybody had to pick a season.
Okay.
You rich as hell right now. You don't
They
even
had
know
to pick
it.
a
Right.
season. Which
She's
one you
wealthy.
want to do this year? Basketball, football, dance.
So how old is your oldest one?
My oldest would have been 24.
Okay, and your youngest?
She passed away. And my youngest 2 are 16.
Okay, are they twins? Okay. Wow.
Yes. Yeah.
See, that's double trouble.
Well, they almost out of here.
My daddy said if a woman has twins, it's she got good pussy.
They
My
say because
dad
I
said
can hear that. I don't know what they
Both
said.
of them or just one? I mean,
Both what?
oh, the woman. If the woman got twins, okay.
If the woman has twins,
Okay.
the woman has
Yeah, because they had to split them.
Right. So so I said, well, but mom never had twins, and we're gonna leave it right there.
Maybe we should my roller skates.
Right.
Cocktail talk. So what's been up? What y'all been doing?
Just been hanging out, enjoying Las Vegas, man.
So you now live here.
I live here.
When I met you 4 years ago, you were living in New York or something?
Yeah, I was. I forgot about that. Yeah, I just got a Facebook. Facebook told me that today first. He's like, "Do you know what you was doing this time 4 years ago?" I was like, "Nope, I have no idea." It's like you hang with these niggas. I was like, "Oh, okay." Yeah, I remember that time. Yeah,
Okay.
It was 4 years ago.
Okay.
That's a long time.
That's been a long time.
What made you make that jump?
Child support.
Oh, that'll do.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Actually, when the jump, it was more like a shove.
Go to Las Vegas where they don't really care about
Yeah,
child
they ain't
support.
looking for you. Because you can wear a costume in Vegas.
Yeah.
Nobody know who you are.
I just
Right?
turned into a ghost on Fremont Street.
Oh my gosh.
No, what made me make that jump? I'm from Indianapolis originally, so just my kids growing up, and I decided to do something. I wanted to go back out west to LA, but then I decided to come here because there was a lot of opportunity here.
Yeah.
I knew the scene was changing, and this scene is amazing. Like people in other places have no. I've been in all kinds of scenes out the country. This is a nice scene right here, and it's only getting better.
Yeah, I'm planning on having some awards ceremonies for comedians,
Awesome.
poets,
That's
rappers,
awesome.
singers.
They do
Working
that.
with a couple of Fortune 500 companies, so they'll be rewarded because we don't get paid a lot and we don't get
No,
recognized a
not at
lot.
all.
Definitely.
But I need
Right.
some the winners and the nominees, those who are nominated, will walk away with some change. And I know none that Las Vegas show money, that $50 envelope, that type shit. What I'm
Right.
talking about, I want everybody to walk away saying that bitch did it.
Right.
Yes.
Because there's a lot of raw talent out here.
Yeah.
And
it
there's
is
talent
a
coming
lot.
in.
Yeah.
Some of the best from other places are coming in places. Texas.
Yeah, I gotta say I love the scene out here. I wasn't doing comedy as much in Austin as I'm doing it out here, but I can definitely see the difference in the scene. For one,
Yeah.
this ain't the shit on Austin by no means, but I feel
Right.
like it's a tighter community. It's like as far as the support and just the opportunities that you get. There's always a lot of drama in Austin.
Well, it was a drama in Dallas when I was on the comedy scene. So
Okay.
It's Texas.
Yeah,
It
You know
could
what I
be
mean?
but it
Texas
was just
thing.
Texas. I mean, even when I go to the States, and sometimes you can hear the drama. I mean, if people just, I don't know, I had that connection. People just open up to me and just tell me everything, and I'm like, I didn't come to hear that.
Yeah, I just
So
came to
thanks
hang
for
out.
sharing. Yeah. Would you move somewhere else now that you live here in Vegas?
No, I wouldn't.
You?
Because
would you relocate if you had that?
I'm
opportunity?
from here, so definitely. I like I said, I've been here all my life. I love traveling, so for me, it's like I go other places. I'm like, yeah, I'm ready to go, But I love my city,
Okay.
They
I
support me
love Vegas.
100%. But I definitely want to travel.
I don't want to ever
definitely
leave
wanna
Vegas.
travel.
I
Where-
love Vegas. I grew up in Dallas, yeah.
Yeah.
So
When
Well,
you're
I
not from here, I think it's like, okay, I'm just going, But me being from here, it's like every day I'm like, I'm ready to go. I've been moving for 5 years. My
Oh,
kids like,
I'm
Mama,
gonna
you tired?
move. I'm gonna move.
You ain't
You
trying to
never
hear
move.
that. Yeah, I ain't moved yet. I'm still
So
here. I'm
now,
still here.
Byron, would you relocate? Would you go somewhere else?
I don't know. I just got here.
Okay.
So I think I need to fill it out, but I love it here. My plan was to come for a few years, see what happens. You always hear about LA, New York, like that's the place to go if you really want to get on. I really do want to see if I can like do something in those cities too, but I got to get better. And like I feel like this is like one of the best places to like just really work on your craft because there's so many nights, there's
Just
so
keep
many
in mind
stages.
that New York comedy is different, way different,
Way different.
way different than what we talk about here. So I advise you, don't just pack up and say you move to New York
Oh, I would
without
go.
going to
I would
visit
visit
a few times.
Yeah, I would never do that.
Yeah, just because that place, right? I went and did some comedy there, and I'm good. And I had to fill out the comedians before me to see how the comedy crowd
Different.
was, and it was different.
Yeah,
So-
I don't make impulse moves like that. I've never
I
lived.
do.
I've never lived with a
Me
woman
too.
before. See, I don't just make moves like that.
yeah. I woke up one morning and said I'm moving to Las Vegas next week.
I did that with New York.
I did it.
Dig it.
I ain't bold like that.
I knew one person here. If I have an event at home or somewhere, I try to invite them out, and one or two
Word.
will come. But I don't want to bombard anybody.
You mean when you go back to Dallas?
No, here.
Okay.
The class.
So you don't think you would ever go back to Texas
To live?
to live?
No, I was in Dallas. I went to Dallas. I had a show Saturday. Went there for the show Saturday. Went to stop at my mama's house. We threw her a surprise birthday party. After the show, caught a flight the next day.
All it takes is 2 days.
Peace
We go in there for a couple days.
I went to Whataburger 3 times.
Yeah. Did you download the app?
I did not, because I don't go there often. But
I don't either.
I was just so ready to go.
Did you know there's one in Arizona, Chandler, Arizona?
There's a couple of them in Arizona.
I need to take a trip out to Arizona.
Yeah. So you a Whataburger fan too?
Oh hell yeah!
Right.
Come on,
Whataburger.
come on.
So what's better, Whataburger or
Don't
In-N-Out?
even. That's a rhetorical
In-N-Out.
question, mate.
No ma'am, it's Whataburger.
It's.
Uh,
Can I list the ways that Whataburger are better?
So now we're gonna get into these trending topics. R. Kelly back at it. So you know he went to jail today, right?
Oh, is that what that was called?
He went to jail today.
Okay. I didn't
No,
know.
he went to jail for the back child support.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
So he
I've been watching the other
There's
girls
always some
on their
child shit
interviews,
that got
so
R. Kelly in trouble.
Yeah,
Right.
He went to jail for the child support.
They couldn't get him for that, so they got him for that.
something. It's always something.
But did you see the interview? Did anyone see the interview with Gail King?
I heard a snippet of it. Or 3 of them, 3 memes I watched.
Yeah.
That was enough.
I saw like a
No,
minute.
you gotta watch it.
I just saw like a minute recap. I was at the bar getting a drink before I came here, and I saw people on Facebook talking about it, so I decided to pull it up. And yeah, I saw him like with that face, and then he stood up and yeah, Kels went crazy.
It was like the Mr. Biggs video. What the hell you think?
It could have been.
Whoa.
No, that's
Robert.
material right there. Let me write that down. So anyway, so he went to jail this morning. He already had the court date set for the child support to make the payment. The judge told him in January, on March 6th, you need to pay the 161
1,000.
K. Yeah, pay it or you go to jail. So he showed up to court this morning and said, "You know what I'm going through? These things happen." And she said, "That has nothing to do with what we talked about in January. You need to pay it or go to jail." So they took him to jail, and he cannot be released until he pays the full balance of the 161 that was ordered. But as of today, it was $211,000 in back child support.
Wow.
That's the
But
ignition
even in the
Shit.
interview with Gayle King, he said, "I just want to see my kids. This is about my kids. I want to have a good relationship with my kids. Why can't you see your kids? We're not here to talk about that. Then why'd you bring it up?"
It's the remix.
Right.
He had a lot of stuff he didn't want to talk
Remember,
about.
R. Kelly can't read, guys.
Right.
Give him a break.
Well, all he did say, he said, she said, so with this case, he said, look, I've already been acquitted. You cannot give me double jeopardy. He didn't say jeopardy. He said double jeopardy. Double jeopardy. I cannot be double jeopardy for that. And I was like, did he just? I had to rewind. Did he say double jeopardy? So I don't know. So maybe I don't know. I mean,
I just have a different.
just think when you have kids. I remember as a kid, I used to get my parents used to get the phone calls from the teachers saying that I was a class clown. Not one teacher, not two teachers. And I would say, she lying on me, she just don't like me. But my mama said, if it was one teacher, if it was two teachers, all of them not going to tell the same story. Mm-hmm. But when you got all your teachers saying you're doing the same thing, I got to believe it's you. That's some law and order shit.
Could have been a conspiracy.
I think
That scared the shit out of me. I thought that was my phone. I said, is my volume up?
I have a difference of opinion with a lot of it. And granted, I'm a mother. And
a female.
Yes, and a female. I do feel, in my own personal opinion, mind you, I said personal, that some of the parents kind of, my thing was, one parent said, we took our child to the concert. A 16-year-old child you took to an R. Kelly concert. You at the front. You let your daughter go on stage. Ain't no way. My 16-year-old, 15, I'm not taking no kids to no R. Kelly concert, first of all. So what was your intentions taking your daughter, your 16-year-old daughter, to this concert?
I feel you on that, Anna, but at the same time, as a man, if I know a little girl is 16 or 15, I'm done. Like, I know they say men don't think with the little head, but my dick can count.
It's not you that had to think. Her parents were supposed to think. At that point, they should have said no.
Well, he made a statement after the Gayle King show that said that these parents were looking for a paycheck and I paid it. So, in other words, some of those parents sold their kids. Sold their kids.
And I feel
again,
like
I'm not saying that it was right or wrong, but
it's not right.
But as a parent, I'm not gonna let my child.
That's what I'm saying. As my parent,
just go lay up with R. Kelly.
Or go in the studio without me. I'm the manager. I'm the lawyer. I'm everything to my kids.
And the security guard. I'm the bouncer.
You're not going. What? Can't what? No.
There's a lot of wrong.
It's a lot of wrong.
That nigga's wrong.
It's a lot of wrongs.
He's wrong too. He just happened to be the most popular wrong person.
Exactly.
I just feel like everybody pacified it for so long. We knew back when he had the sex tape. We knew back with Aaliyah. Everybody pacified it.
So Gayle King said to him during the interview, "Have you ever had sex with someone under the age of 16?" No. How dare you ask me that? But then I think about the ones who say he did have sex with Aaliyah, and Aaliyah wouldn't have married you if she hadn't had sex with you.
Yeah.
Or if you didn't have intentions on having sex with her.
Why did she marry you?
So at some point you're lying.
Yeah.
So at least you could have said, "Well, one, Aaliyah, but we were married." I mean, if you'd have said that would have been different. I mean, I'm just saying, I can't believe his attorney allowed him to do this interview without coaching him on the things to say.
Yeah.
They let him tie his own shoes.
Being that he can't read nor comprehend, I think, somebody should have coached him a little bit.
Or he should have just sung the interview. She asked a question, he sing it.
I'm going to go out there and set the record straight. Okay.
Added some more chapters to Trapped in the Closet.
Right. Out. Another chapter in the closet. Come out.
Right. So would we be having this conversation if these were little boys?
Oh, well, we are. The ghost of Michael Jackson's in trouble.
We got to take a break. And when we come back, we'll finish talking about R. Kelly. And since you brought up Michael Jackson, we'll talk about Michael Jackson. We'll be right back. Chris, you drink? You want something to drink real quick?
I do.
You have 2 minutes. Go in the kitchen. Can you show him Byron real quick?
Yeah.
Hurry up. You got 1 minute and 40 seconons. Go.
Yeah,
I'm moving kind of slow.
Fuck this up.
That's that old. That's
Quick.
old age kicking in.
Get that. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Hurry up.
Okay.
Where you get them shoes from? That type of shit. That's what they do. Where you get that jacket from? Who did your hair?
Right.
Whiskey, vodka,
Yeah.
or cognac.
You don't do none of that?
I do. I just don't want to be late.
Um,
I'll do it. Late.
He gonna wait.
well, he's a good bartender. He can make you something real quick.
Okay.
You know, if you don't mind.
No. I don't know that.
You can't be stealing my assistant.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you
I'm
can. You
sorry.
can have it for
I'm
a
sorry,
minute.
sister. I don't know.
You got whiskey and Coke,
Throw him something
vodka
together.
cranberry, or Long Island iced tea.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, he gonna get you something.
Yeah.
Ice or no ice?
Ice, please. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Jay said, "What up?"
Just say what's up. Hey, welcome back to Ridiculously Funny Company Podcast. Still sitting here with my co-host Byron
What up?
and comedian Chris Shaw
Hey.
and God's poet
Yes, ma'am.
in the building.
In
I
the
got it right
building.
that time. Sorry. We were talking about R. Kelly, but since you brought up Michael Jackson, have you heard of Leaving Neverland?
I have heard about this.
Did you hear about the interview with Oprah?
So I didn't watch the documentary yet, and
It's not aired into.
first part came out this weekend,
Oh, right,
First
the
part.
third and fourth. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. The third and fourth. I'm thinking.
and people are already
Yeah.
getting rid of Michael Jackson on their stations.
Right, well, but how? I mean, why? I mean, with that case, I mean, I do have reasons he did something. I don't know what he did, but he's not here to defend himself.
No,
And with that, he shouldn't be. I mean, don't get rid. You cannot get rid of Michael Jackson's music.
well, it's not. Yeah, you can't get rid of it. It's too good.
That's what. How do you feel?
I
Do you
just-
feel like these? Okay, so let me say this. So the white boys, they went to court a couple of times, from kids to teenagers, and said Michael Jackson never touched them, with the hopes of getting a music career or a dance career or something. Here recently in 2015, they asked to put together a show here in Las Vegas, and they were denied because the estate of Michael Jackson said no, that's not what we want.
Right.
Then they came up with these allegations. But you, under oath, you said that he's never touched you. Not one time under oath, but 4 or 5 times in court.
Yeah.
So now I don't know. They said they only did that to save Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
So
And there's also the rumor that did they get paid to say that he didn't
they
do
say
anything.
they didn't, but who's to say that they
Right.
did? Right.
That's how I feel about this R. Kelly situation as well. Like, who all got his check?
I didn't get a
Oh,
check.
didn't get a check.
I didn't
Who
get a check.
didn't get a check for this interview? You know, I feel like this as well. Woody Allen. He married his stepdaughter,
Exactly.
and we still watch movies and
Mhm.
things like that. When we gonna start muting some of them? But it's so funny to me how we all, no offense, we jump on bandwagon and we tear them down. We should have been got to the roots of the problem.
There you go.
And
Well, we
nobody
should-
ever
we
wanted
should
to
got-
get to
we
the
should
roots
got
of
some
the
help a long
problem. We
time
should have
ago.
got him help a long time ago with,
He even
with a
said in
whole
the
lot.
interview, he said, "Gil, I
Yeah.
need help. I need what do you need help with?"
And to me, it's all about money. You know what I'm saying? Who can get what out of the situation? How can they tear this man down on top of getting theirs at the same time? Because even his wife, R. Kelly's wife, I'm not with her at all. I'm just saying, you married this man after knowing about certain things.
Mhm.
You
And
still
you
married
had-
this
you
man
had not
because you
one
was a
kid.
dancer. So you say, this my come up. So you married him. Not on top of that, you done had all these kids.
Yeah.
So now I got money all the way around the way.
4 kids.
So I'm gonna keep getting my
Yeah.
cash. And then you was doing all this posting and that's my baby daddy and you know all her ratchetness
Well,
she was
even
doing.
in the interview with Gail, again, I go back to the interview. He said that he respects her because that's his baby's mother. He doesn't wish any ill will on her or anything like that. But I know we didn't know about the court date when they filmed this
Right.
yesterday.
Yeah.
The court date was today,
So
so
now
he
he
went to
probably
court.
like, I
Yeah,
don't like
like
her.
that
No.
bitch.
Can't stand her.
Yeah, I think so as far as like from going into the future, anything anybody does would not surprise me. There's no news that could come
Yeah.
out about anybody that would be like, oh damn, he did that. That would like nothing would surprise me. But I think like shit happens. But
I honestly, I reached into my old black book, and I reached out to some niggas who I was suspect. But like, nigga, how old are you today? Like just to see how old they were, just so I can make sure they are legal. They just said like, oh, I'm 17 today. Like, oh, nigga, you were 13? I don't know. Just making jokes
Because in
about
show
it.
business, they lie a lot
But
about their age.
but yeah. I mean, I've known guys to lie about their age.
Right.
So
But I think when you can make people a lot of money, they'll protect you. So you have Michael Jackson presumably can do what he did for a while. Harvey Weinstein can do what he did. R. Kelly can do what he did. Woody Allen can do what he did.
They
Because
made
you
somebody
can make,
mad though.
Yeah,
Those people made somebody mad. They told somebody no,
Yeah.
and
then now all this
Yeah.
I think society changes too. I mean,
bandwagon change.
in the 1800s, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Yeah, because we don't have internet,
Social media.
In the
yeah.
True.
in the
We
50s
definitely
and
wouldn't be
60s, we wouldn't have had this.
Nobody
because
cared. Nobody
as
cared
long
that
as you
much
can
before.
afford to take care of them, parents pushed you off to men.
Yeah.
You know, they were marrying at 15, 16,
but you know what? And
14.
and I'm glad you said that because I'm gonna bring up my dad's brother. My dad's brother, he didn't molest me, but he did some stuff that wasn't right as an adult. At 7, I went to my dad and told him, and my dad died in September. My dad dying in September without speaking to his brother since the time I told him that incident happened. As an adult, I know what happened and I know what didn't happen. But my parents took it like it could have led to something else, or he could have penetrated or did anything other than that. And me being the kid, I thought I was bragging on my uncle. I didn't know that I was hurting my uncle or damaging the relationship between my dad and his brother. But when that happened, I wanted to know, did it happen to my sisters, or did it happen to my brother? And it hadn't, and I was the pretty one. So that was a joke. So with that being said, I feel sorry for him. When I went to my grandmother's funeral and I saw my uncle, he couldn't even look at me. And he hadn't seen me since I was 7, and I was probably 25 or 26 at the funeral. And for him not to be able to look at me, my dad didn't go to the funeral because he said if he saw my uncle, he would kill him. So and we didn't want that. So we didn't need 2 funerals.
This funeral would have been like a week later. So
Yeah.
you good.
I say what I say because of things that we had in our past. We were told sweet things under the rug. Don't talk about this.
Right.
Don't talk about
I've
that.
seen that in families.
And talk about selling your children. I was sold. My biological mother sold me into adoption. Oh, could that happen? Yes, it happened back then. You know what I'm saying? They didn't think nothing about it. They did the paperwork. Everything got swept under the rug. So how did I get over here? How did I become Anna when I was born Nadia? It's a lot of things that back then nobody even blinked about. So to me today, it's like we've been letting R. Kelly's go on for years. And nobody's ever said anything. My child's father was an R. Kelly. I was 18, he was 33. You know what I'm saying? If I knew then what I know now, it would have been like, no. But I didn't know.
But even 18 and 33, you were legal.
Yeah, I was legal.
But what about the 14 and the 16?
That shit happens in the hood all the time.
In the
All the
hood,
time.
you got. I was 21. My baby daddy was 21. I was 16 with my first baby. In the hood, oh, she cute. Oh, she got hips. Oh, she got this. They didn't care. They felt like if you was built like a woman, you was a woman. And it's not right. But at what point, as a community,
this explains why so many women support R. Kelly. So many African American women.
Because they probably went through something, so it's like there's nothing wrong with this. This was my life.
You're right.
A lot of us went through it,
I remember the janitor at my high school. He was nice looking. I'm talking about all the
Billy
women loved him.
Williams,
He was more like a Chris. What was the
Christopher
singer?
Williams.
Christopher Williams, nice.
Yeah.
I mean, light skin, pretty hair, dressed nice, and I remember one day it was
Dressed
raining.
nice.
He was dressed.
Nice.
And
he had a nice
Yeah,
dick
keys
print.
on.
He had a nice dick print.
Just say that. I don't believe it. This was the baddest.
I remember
dressed janitor.
I remember walking home from school one day in the rain. I was a freshman, and he saw me walking, and he pulled over, and he gave me a ride. And he lived 2 streets over from where we lived, and on the way home, he just pulled out his dick, like nothing.
Don't wake me.
Right.
I'm dreaming.
And when he pulled out his dick, I was like, oh my God. I didn't know whether to get out the car, run, or nothing. So I ran into him as an adult, and I reminded him of that. He was like, "Oh yeah, I did some stupid shit back then."
Stupid shit.
Right?
That's illegal.
But I think about it. Had he
I
done
actually
it
pulled
to
it out
anybody
for the
else?
umbrella.
Right.
I mean, did he
How
do
many
it to
others?
somebody
Yeah.
else? You know what I'm saying?
Probably.
And like,
Like-
was it always during the rain?
Right.
You know what I mean? Was it
Or in
the
his car. Or in his car.
I
Right.
saw
It
you.
could have been the move.
Hey, let me get you up under this umbrella. Shaped like my dick.
So he was uncircumcised too. So
Oh, Lord.
wasn't an umbrella.
Let me pull that back. Keep it dry. Hide up under that extra meat.
Get in my sweater.
Try this turtleneck on.
Right. But I don't know. Maybe he did some things that wasn't right with other girls, and I think about it today. Could he have been one of those predators? I don't
Something
know.
was wrong with him because
Yeah.
first of all, he looked like Christopher Williams and he was janitor. You don't have to look like that.
Yeah.
Ask Christopher
Well,
Williams.
hold on. Janitor then that was when I was in high school. Then when I saw him as an adult,
He was a
he
custodian.
was delivering chicken
Oh.
to a chicken company. I mean, to
Okay.
a chicken restaurant.
Step up.
Yeah.
He
He's
got off the
making
ground.
moves. Making moves.
Making moves.
Making
But he didn't deny it. He didn't say,
Oh, yeah, well,
I ain't do no
I
bullshit
did
like
that,
that. He
but-
was like, oh,
What
I
you
did
say?
some
Oh,
stupid
I
shit
messed
back
up.
then.
Yeah.
He still dressed nice
Like,
as
yep,
a
I'm
chicken.
wearing a wire.
We had a uniform on, and I can still see that same dick.
Oh
print.
my
And he
Like, oh,
probably
my
is
God.
delivering chicken, pulling his dick out.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, did you get a 2-piece and a dick?
With a biscuit.
With a biscuit?
Jesse. Now, I have to say this. Jesse, I don't know. I didn't believe the story when I first heard it. From the moment I heard it, it was fake. I didn't believe it, and
He should have stuck with the gay and not went gay and black. Like he should have just made it like
Too
one
much.
hate crime.
Too much.
I would have went gay.
he
Like
should
honestly, I would
no,
have.
he should have left the bleach
He shoulda
out.
left.
Who walks down the street with rope and bleach?
Right.
Now, if he'd have
Without
said
a laundry basket.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
And why is it?
Without
When
a
his hair be
basket.
colored?
Huh?
When his hair be colored?
Yeah, well,
I
no,
was
it
lost
wouldn't bleach
on
your
the
hair.
whole
It wouldn't
thing.
bleach your
Oh,
hair.
it would not.
No. But still, if that be the case, the bleach.
Maybe they actually yelled out white powder, meaning
They threw
detergent
cocaine
and
Right.
bleach.
Right.
Oh.
Hey, do you
Do
need some
you
help
want
washing
some? No,
clothes?
they
Right,
really asked
right.
them, do you want some white powder? You
Right.
know, like,
He just got the words
you
mixed
got
up.
20? Like, you know.
And they probably weren't even trying to fight him. He just tried to fight back. They was like, make America gay again. He was like,
Right.
no.
Like,
I don't know, but I just know at me, I'm a fat girl and I love Subway. I'm not going to walk down the street in the city, and I do a lot of traveling,
Not
a lot
in
of
no
touring.
Chicago.
I'm not going to walk the street looking for a Subway at 2:00 in the morning.
Yeah, how about...
Now I will walk down the street at 2:00 in the morning looking for a foot long.
Right, okay.
Dick. That's the 6 inch I want. That's the 6 inch I want. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but I'm just saying. So him being gay, I think he was really maybe. I was believing in my head that maybe he was assaulted because he was looking for a booty call and
Right.
then
That's
his
what they
booty
said,
call went
that
wrong and he
was-
tried to clean it up.
Oh, like
Yeah.
a drug deal, bad drug deal? Bad
They
drug
said
deal?
around
drill,
that
yeah,
hour,
bag
that's what
dick drill deal, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, if you
I
go
believe
to
that's
the-
what he was doing. He went to go try to find a little
Maybe he
late
was
night
looking for some,
Yeah.
looking for some dick
and
and
he
it didn't
switched,
go right.
yeah, it didn't go right, so he had to do something.
Like he was the John and the prostitute beat him up.
Wait, my artist member said something. What you say? Say it.
Oh, maybe that's what we have Jack and Grinder for.
Right. Well, but maybe he was gonna meet him on somebody on Jack and Grinder, the
Could be true.
apps. Maybe he was gonna go meet somebody and hook up and do whatever it is they do. I don't know.
I think he didn't pay his bookie.
His bookie,
Yeah.
He was looking for a bump.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
He was looking for- but 2:00 in the morning, Subway sandwich is not what you want.
Not really.
He
I was surprised he
he
didn't go
wanted
White
a
Castle.
Subway sandwich.
He
Yeah.
wanted.
Just
Oh, he
not
wanted
the
a
Subway
Right. He wanted with the
He wanted
meatballs.
meatballs.
You
Yeah.
want French? You want to eat French?
He wanted the foot long.
Meatball
He wanted
subs.
fresh meat.
He wanted meatball subs.
It
I
was.
don't know.
He didn't want. Yeah, no, I didn't believe the whole. Like I
But
first,
so
I was
anyway,
like,
so they released him from his contract, and he
He was getting
I'll-
released anyway.
right, but they did it yesterday, so they released him from the contract, so he won't be back on Empire.
Yeah.
So they just gonna
What
kill him
can I
off.
do
the-
now?
Well, they already killed him off the last two scenes. I mean, he was already in the middle of filming, so
Yeah.
so they just wrote him off on the last two scenes.
Mm.
So you'll see the
That
funeral and
happened
all
to
of
James
that.
Evans too.
Yeah,
Do you
right.
think
But
this
James
is
Evans,
gonna-
they didn't renew his contract, and
Yeah, at the
he,
end of
he
the
tried to
season.
fight him though. So
Right.
that's why he was like,
No,
no.
he didn't want to. He didn't like the type of he thought they were writing Conan scenes. He wanted to
And
show
they
some,
did.
Yeah,
They
they
did.
did. He wanted to show some prosperous things happening in the black community, like Michael going to school and Thelma doing good, and they wanted to,
I always set them back.
they wanted to make this buffoonery thing with JJ. So then he talked so much, and then once the new season came, it was like, yeah, good.
And that's why they got rid of the mom for a while on Good Times,
Esther
Roll, because she came out as the star, and she did not like the way they were giving all the good parts and all the roles to JJ.
Dynamite.
Right.
So I see what happened, but after they killed him off, the show went down really quick, and that actually kind of hurt my feelings when James died. That was like traumatic.
I
to
think
me.
I cried too.
I did too.
Oh.
Even if I see it like on YouTube again, like she's walking around and she's
Right.
Whoa.
I didn't cry during that. I did cry when I watched Coco. Did you guys ever watch Coco?
Coco on Fame.
Nah, man, the Pixar movie.
Oh, I didn't want
okay.
Oh, that shit's sad.
Okay, so
Yeah,
Back to
he's a millennial.
I was like, oh, what?
Right, yeah.
I thought you were talking about Coco from Fame.
Right. Like,
It's
oh,
for the Mexican kids.
no.
All right, so now we're at the part of the show that I love. This is where the writers, the listeners write in and they ask questions when I post about who's going to be on the show. So I have a couple of questions for you guys from our listeners in Las Vegas.
All right.
Okay, so first question goes to, I just shuffle them. Chris. What's your favorite color socks to wear and why?
I like sequence colored socks.
Why sequins color?
Because usually I always forget something when I'm walking out the room, and then I just want to get back there quicker and get what I gotta get, so I just moonwalk.
Oh.
Is it weird that I wear mismatched socks mostly?
No,
That's the trend now.
Is it?
Mismatched socks, shoes.
George Bush started that. I don't know. God's poet. As a kid, what did you want to be?
I wanted to be a lawyer.
Okay.
I was good at talking back.
And what stopped you?
Kids.
Okay.
I got the wrong man at the wrong time and let him sweet talk me, and there we go.
Let him sweet
6
talk
years
and
later.
speed up in you.
6 years later.
Byron, this is for you. If you can remove one feature item from Facebook, which one would it be?
One feature item from Facebook. I would take away like the shit that follows me when I look on something on the internet and then I go to Facebook and I got ads going. Get rid of that.
Okay, right. That bothers me.
Keep tracking.
But
Whatever.
I
that shit
hate
is.
the poke too. So
That's the thing.
gotta take a break. When we come back, we'll finish the People Unite.
You can still poke people on Facebook.
Yes.
I didn't even know that was still a thing.
Yeah, it's still a thing.
I
People
got
still do
random
it.
ugly people.
They say, yeah, I hate that. Don't poke me. Stop poking me.
Just say hi. I
Just
want
say
to
hi.
take away this wave feature
You know?
too. Stop waving at me.
Oh, the wave.
You never say. Never say.
Can you replenish my drink?
Your boot.
Oh, you so sweet.
Put some
Texas
liquid.
boot.
Put some liquid in the boot.
Ice, pineapple juice, and some gentleman's jack. Thank you, boo.
Do you like your drink?
Chris, he's talking to you.
Oh, thank you. I sure do. Look at my hand. Love it.
Chris, you have amazing fingers.
Thank you.
Is that true what they say?
It is.
No.
My mama has a big dick too.
That's not what I was talking about, but okay.
Big gloves.
Big love, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, hey, welcome back to Ridiculously Funny Company Podcast. Still sitting here with Byron,
Hey.
God's Poet,
What's up, y'all?
and Chris Shaw.
You know.
This next question is for you, God's Poet. What's your favorite 90s jam?
Poison.
Poison.
Yes.
Why poison?
Because I used to dance a lot, so that would be like my break the ice mode when it go to parties and stuff like that. So yeah.
Okay.
And
thought
then
she
you
was
can't
gonna
never
say
trust
R.
the big
Kelly
button to
song.
smile.
I would say that I could probably speak up more. Sometimes I try to be like a little non-confrontational, just like keep the peace.
Fuck
Like
that.
I'm very diplomatic,
For
I
real.
guess. I'm very diplomatic.
I'm one of those people who get in trouble because I just talk too fucking much. I
Okay.
don't bite my tongue.
Me
Shit.
neither.
I don't think about it till later. Like,
Right.
oh, I shouldn't have said that. Like, oh.
Maybe I
But
could have
sometimes,
people
sometimes
like
you
that.
gotta let them
Like,
know, though, right?
I
Somebody
feel
gotta
like you
let
need
them
both of us, though.
Right.
This last question is for you, Chris. If you were an animal, what would you be? Don't say a cockroach.
That was actually what I wasn't gonna say. You know what? I'd probably be I'd probably be like something like a monkey.
They already stereotype us as monkeys, but you're gonna go ahead and be a monkey? Okay.
No, this is
Yeah,
why.
well,
This is
yeah,
why.
shit.
This
You
is
married
why.
to
Yo.
a European
I don't want
one.
to be a monkey.
First of all,
Why
this
you
is
gonna be
why.
a monkey? I feel where you going. Tell
Okay,
them why.
because
Yeah, let me.
monkeys have the strength of 10 men, and you can climb trees, rip motherfuckers' fingers, noses, and dicks off.
You can rip dicks off right now. I've done it twice. I ain't no monkey.
And you know what? Ain't nobody gonna say shit to you.
Right, they haven't. They got no dick. All right, this is the part of the show around the town. So share with our listeners and viewers that are live on Facebook, YouTube, Meet Me, and Tag. I've got them all covered.
All that shit.
Around the town, your favorite comedy club, open mic, or casino, or restaurant, nightclub, or hotel. Byron first. Pick one or the other, or pick all of them, or whatever. Make it quick.
Cool. Comedy Club. I go with LA Comedy Club. They put me up a couple times in the last couple weeks, so shout out to those guys.
Okay, congratulations. I've never performed there.
Right?
Fuck them bitches. Okay, God's Sport.
Well, I'm mostly on the church scene, so I would say for open mic for myself, I love going to the Urban Lounge to do some of that stuff there.
Okay. Now, speaking of church scenes, I'm doing a church comedy show in June. And my audition, I had to do a clean set.
Mm-hmm.
And my first joke was, I can't go back to the church I belong to because the pastor's sleeping with everybody but me. That was it. That's all I said. They was like, "Oh yeah, you in." I was like, "What? I wasn't even finished. They didn't let me finish the joke or nothing."
Right.
So yeah, I'm the headline just because I said that part. I'm like,
Hey,
"What?"
that's dope.
Okay.
That's dope.
Somebody's calling in. Byron, go ahead. I mean, Chris, go. Sorry.
What was the question?
Around the town, your favorite comedy club, open mic, casino, restaurant, nightclub, or hotel. For those visiting,
My favorite hotel would be the Alara.
Laura,
And back at Planet Hollywood. Alara.
I've never heard of it, but it sounds like
The
it's
big
nice.
blue building with the red shit. You gotta go up there. It's amazing. It's amazing.
I don't go to the strip.
I don't.
I'm just telling you. I like the
Sounds
staycation.
nice.
So
Allura.
Alara. It's called Alara. No,
Oh, it's Alara?
It's Alara. Literally, it's Alara.
Literally.
Oh, Luxor.
Like, I'm gonna get
This is some gangster shit. It's a big blue building, and back up Planet Hollywood is connected to it. And it has this red thing that you can take a step out on. It's this thing. Anyway, that's my favorite hotel here.
Comedy club, open mic.
Favorite show is Hilarious 7 at Hooters Casino.
I'm on that show on the 15th.
I'm glad.
Oh, you're not on the same show on the 15th?
Hopefully.
Okay.
I want to get on stage with you again. And what was the other question? Somewhere to eat at? I like Cane's Chicken. Did you say that? Was that a
I didn't
question?
say I wanted to be a restaurant on there, but I
Restaurants?
wasn't talking about.
Okay.
fast food.
Okay. Well, you know, it's not fast food. It's just, they
Oh,
just
well,
have,
then
they
I
just
guess
have, they have to get it.
grits. You like grits?
They have to get it out fast.
I tried grits twice,
you've never
and
been
I've
there,
never
you
been
gotta go
disappointed.
there.
I've never been
Man.
disappointed.
Lolos?
No, grits. It's over
No, I'm
on
saying you like
it's
Lolos?
over on the north side of town.
grits.
Yeah, I know.
Not Lolo. Grits.
Yeah, I can't
Grits.
like grits. I don't like grits.
They have other things.
Lolo's is disgusting.
Yeah.
They got
Yeah.
chicken
No,
waffles.
that smothered chicken is
Yeah, I ain't gonna be
everything.
able to do it.
You don't like the Kool-Aid?
No, I don't drink
They
that
serve
kind of stuff.
Kool-Aid?
That is gross.
Byron,
That's
we're at your segment. Byron Blues. I didn't tell Byron about this segment.
Uh-oh.
I just sprung it on him just this moment.
Right now.
Byron, what's bothering you? What's in the world today? Byron's Blues.
In the world
Whatever. Did you have a bad day at work?
Oh, my God.
Some terrible pussy in the past 4 days. Or terrible head. I don't know. What is it you do?
I did have a stressful last day at work. This is what I get for going back to the office life. Like, I should have just stayed a bartender. Like, the shit was cool, no stress, everything was fun. And then I wanted health benefits. I went back to the office. Now I gotta like worry about fucking shit up. You know, the biggest difference I noticed about is like now I gotta pay for meals every day. Like when I was working in a bar, I had to pay for no food. Now I gotta pay for food and shit. So
You can always go backwards, brother.
we'll see. I'm gonna give it a chance.
Give it a chance.
I'm gonna give it a chance. I want to save up some money. I want to have health insurance. We're gonna see how this goes.
Sounds very promising. I'm on your side, B.
We're gonna see how it goes. Hopefully, this comedy thing works out. You know, so I can just
Yeah, we've all been riding on that one.
Right.
Hopefully this comedy thing works out.
It might work out for one of us.
It worked out for R. Kelly. The music thing worked out for him, but for some
Exactly.
reason he was still behind on child support.
This is true.
Because he was
Hotels.
spending money on Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, yeah.
I heard McDonald's.
Right.
Apparently, R. Kelly took all these young girls to McDonald's. Like that's the thing.
No, he's not at McDonald's.
Like that was his MO. Like if we watching SVU, that was his MO. He take the girls to McDonald's, and I don't know what he did in his lair.
He gave him a Happy Meal.
Boom.
I ain't going to no McDonald's. I'm sorry.
I am. I'm gonna go in there and use the
gotta
bathroom
make
like
it
I did
now.
yesterday.
Why is McDonald's so double
Now we're at the opportunity so we can hear God's Poets, and I call this segment Poets Peace.
Yes.
You have something lined up for us? I know I didn't tell you. I didn't ask you. I just want you to just come off the riff.
Well, I'm going to actually do this little piece of a song that I wrote.
Okay.
I was putting this man out. See, I let him live with me for a little while. He cheated. So, yeah, this is...
Baby, let
Here
me
we
hear
go.
it. I'm singing it tonight.
Here we go. Every day is something different. Sometimes you can't figure out the difference. Personality is split. It's like you're scared of commitment. Make excuses for decisions like you need permission. Lies on lies got me sick. One day you love me, then you don't. You want to leave, and then you won't. You say one thing, then your mind tripping. Like a Libra, your scale tipping. Over the edge, you started flipping. One day you work, and then you're quitting. No time for bipolar disposition. Are you a man or a little boy too old to play with little toys? I built the house, you destroyed it. Ask you questions, you avoid them. Push me to the limits to this madness. Tried to warn you before this happened. Open the doors to this savage. Now I gotta let you have it. Heartbroken to the core. Your love is like a tug of war and you're losing. No happy ending to this movie. No saga, just conclusion. Now you're looking like you're looking clueless. No more feelings. I'm not dealing. Heart is numb. I'm not the one. You had your fun and now it's done. You had it better than the rest. There is nothing you can fix. Now I insist. Class is over. You're dismissed. Body bag, no witness. Too many times you did this. Now emotions is emotionless. I'm over it. Now get out.
I like that.
Get your shit. Get your shit.
That reminded me of old school Queen Latifah. That was dope.
Thank you.
Oh,
yeah, I
my
really
goodness.
did. That really was a
Give
true
it to
story.
him, Queen.
At the
Really?
Dallas police and everything. They told me, but he can't go nowhere. I said, well, we're gonna do this the old school way. When you leave, I'm gonna do a spring cleaning, and his stuff gonna get up out my house one way or the other.
Right.
Bye.
With your bitch ass.
Which, yeah. With your cheek,
Yeah,
man.
because he said his mama died, went and kicked it with some
Goddamn.
girl for 2 weeks. Mama didn't even die, just delayed to death.
How long could you keep that lie?
You know what? They brought her back. They brought her back.
That actually sounds
Praise
like a
God.
really good like a rom-com. I'm sorry, my mom died. They gotta like carry that shit on for like 6
Like
months.
he really was
yeah.
crying and
8
everything.
seasons.
I wrote her back in like Miss Chancellor.
I be crying with him. I was like, oh, your mom.
Let's go into speaking of relationship advice. I do a segment, Dear Tabby, where I have my writers write in and ask for relationship advice. You want to read it, Byron?
Sure. Dear Tabby, I was involved with a man named Mike I cared deeply about. One day he came to me saying he had a secret he needed to share. I immediately thought he'd tell me he was gay. He explained that he was in love with another woman and they had decided to get back together. This broke my
Are
heart.
you rapping this?
My brother has me watching
Bars.
Love and Hip Hop lately,
Okay,
so
sorry.
I'm reading it in Love and Hip Hop
Okay.
monologue or interview voice. I asked him all the normal questions. He explained as best as he could and apologized. I want to hurt him, damage his property, or kill his dog. Whoa. All right, 3 weeks later, Mike called me and told me he missed me and thought he made a mistake. This actually made my day because I was missing him. I went over and stayed the night. I didn't call him after that, but now he's calling and texting me all the time. Mike is still involved with the woman he broke up with me for. I have asked him repeatedly to leave me alone, but he is now offering me money and promising to pay my bills if I will be involved with him while he's with this other woman. I need your advice. I could use the help financially, but I don't want to get involved with this situation because my feelings are at risk. Stuck on him, stupid in Summerlin. Stupid.
We got to take a break. We're going to answer this question as soon as we come back.
Had to take a sip on that.
Right.
Baby. Because you stuck on stupid for real. The dick ain't that good.
That's the problem. You don't know that. You don't know that.
Ain't no
Ain't
dick
no
that
dick
good.
ever that good.
He's gonna pay her bills.
But still,
But I'm not into sharing. I know the Bible say share, but
She can have her.
that ain't what I'm sharing.
She can have
The
her cake and eat
poly
it too.
lifestyle is in now, but I'm selfish.
I am too.
I think she can have her cake and eat it too in this situation.
Hey, it
She
depends
needs
on
mission
what
cake.
You can get your bills paid. You can still fuck this dude, and you can fuck other niggas.
But she
No.
don't want she
that's
want
too
to
much.
be
That's too much.
that's yeah.
That's too much property going around. I need somebody to just keep the community safe.
She needs to read Iceberg Slim's book. That's what she needs to do.
That is crazy.
That's what I would recommend for her to do. And she would know exactly what to do in this
I
situation.
will go to jail.
He recognizes she's the weaker woman though. Because he came back and called her 3 weeks later and she said it made her day. So she went back even though she already knew. He didn't even want to be with her like that.
She should have just
anyway.
killed this dog.
You should have said, turned him down from the jump. I ain't going to be able to do
If you
it.
really want to be on some real murder shit, eh? That's all I'm saying.
I just fed the dog some gasoline in the puppy chow.
Hey, welcome back. Ridiculous Funny Comedy Podcast. We got to finish up with the relationship advice. God's poet, what you say?
I feel like she shouldn't have never, when he called her 3 weeks later, she should have left that alone. Look, you already in love with somebody else. Go move forward. Forget the finance. You should be able to stand in your own anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Chris.
Give Mike my goddamn number. Because I can use some of that money this nigga trying to pay motherfuckers off. Hey, I'm not going to fuck around with you, bro, but I'll keep your secrets. Let me get that cash, bro.
Byron, real quick.
Don't kill the dog. That's my advice.
I say leave him alone. Girl, you could do better. I don't know what you look like. I don't know what Mike look like, but I'm not finished. I'm not about to try dick. I'm not gonna do
Too
it.
much community property going around.
It's somebody out there that give you some dick and pay your bills. I know two of them. Call me at 702 I'm just kidding.
I like that. What was that music?
Social media outlets. Share with the people your social media outlets. Byron. And also let them know where you'll be performing next. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Snapchat, website, or Twitter.
All right, we're gonna go Facebook. Byron Austin spells how it sounds. Byron Austin. Instagram is my environment. MYENBYRONMENT at my environment. And then Twitter is at BAustin06. So hit me up either of those. I think I'm gonna start getting on Twitter again. So yeah. Give me a shout on that. As far as where I'm gonna be performing next, I'll be at OMG Pizza this Saturday.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's what I said. This Saturday, 8 p.m. You guys should come check that out. Great food. Next Saturday, I'll be at the Happy Earth Market with a lot of great comics. I'm really looking forward to that show. And in April, Tab, you got to come to this.
I'm not coming. I'm not.
It's at the
you.
LA Comedy
Fuck
Club,
you
but
and
you
the
got to
Texas,
come.
It's the Texas,
The Texas
comedian.
Takeover.
And I wasn't a part of it. And I'm from Texas.
Tab, you on another level though.
Oh my
Tab,
goodness. Whatever. I still want to be a part of it. I'm from Texas. I felt offended.
You should be offended.
It's your girl, guys, for you. Follow me, GODZPOET on Facebook, Instagram, GODZPOET_, as well as Twitter, GODZPOET_. My next performance will be post Stellars for the Stellar Awards event coming at the end of this month. I will be at Celebration Church, and also I have my own concert in June 29th of this year, releasing my second album, y'all.
Hey.
A different side of me. So
Chris.
You can reach me at The Real Chris Shaw on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, chrisshaw.com on my website. And you can catch me coming up at Hooters at the Hilarious 7, and then at the Laugh Factory at the Midnight Dirty Show on Friday and Saturday.
Nice.
Okay. You can catch me this Friday on the Dirty at 30 show. Dirty at 12:30.
Killing
it. My next appearance, and then I'm doing a show on the 15th. On the 8th, which is this Friday, I have 2 podcast appearances. The Trayvon show, and then the not Jaheim, what's the guy's name? Oh, Jeremy show. Sorry. Facebook, Tabloid, TABLLOYD. Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube. My website and Twitter is All Miss Tabloid, MSTABLLOYD. This has been an amazing show, guys.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
Congratulations on the Black Comedy Festival.
Oh, right, I won that.
Well,
hold on, but let me say this. My mom was here in December and I won an award for funniest comedian for the American Black Talent Association, and I won favorite comedian. And then I win again, and it's like, this is my time. I don't know. My dad died. Right, hold on. My dad died, and my cousin keeps saying that's the Illuminati. They took your dad. I'm like, no, Chris.
You getting the ones now.
Kidney disease took my dad. They ain't got sugar. I didn't have my daddy killed.
Sacrifice.
Sign right here.
Right. So so it's my
I was
on next week's
represent,
show we have Tom Harrington and probably I didn't put his name on the screen, but probably John Campbell. John Campbell's been a guest for the past 4 weeks and still counseled. I think he thinks I live at the Sportsman. It's why he's afraid to really show up. I don't know. That's the hood. Guys, thank you guys for coming by.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Amazing moment. We do a wrap-up show at the end of this where we just sit and talk about stuff we missed for about 17 minutes. So if you're in a hurry, now's your time to exit. If not, just sit here with us until we're done recording, and then you're free to go. All of my guests will receive $100 in cash and prizes on the 33rd of this month.
It's in the mail.
Yeah. I said that once before, and this the girl was like, I didn't get my money. Bitch, when was the 33rd?
Did you look at the post date?
She's like, oh shit, I didn't pay attention. I just thought I was really getting some money. But yeah,
I heard money, that's all I heard.
Right. Guys, thank you guys for coming. Seriously.
Thank
you. I hope I didn't disappoint.
He was all right.
You did disappoint me.
How?
Because I'm looking around this shrinery,
and we don't have
tabloid shrinery, and
this is dope.
And
I'm
trying to trace back for you. You got a fake Michael Jackson picture on.
Actually, hold on. The reason that picture of me and Michael Jackson's up there because this was his first year that he died. It was his anniversary show of his death.
Okay.
And I was the host and MC of the show. They didn't even know me. So they was like, and then it was all these celebrities on the show, and I was this nobody, and this one Michael Jackson impersonator was able to do the show here in Las Vegas, and I was like, wow.
I'm just making sure because I'm looking all around the room. I'm not inside the vents or nothing. There ain't no pictures of me nowhere. It's 50,000 flyers on these walls. There ain't one.
There's 2 or 3 flyers with you and I on it.
I hope so, because otherwise I want to speak to the goddamn manager.
As far as pictures are concerned, there is a picture of you and I that we took a couple of years ago. It's not up there because
this is whack.
I ran out of room. I still
You ain't got you make some room for
right
it.
there, right above. Right
You know
next
what?
to-
You can't put a price on friendship, and I'm offended.
Okay, so I tell you what. The next time you're here, there will be a picture of you and I on the wall.
I hope so, or else
Or else what?
I want to speak to a manager.
Okay.
I'm offended.
He's gonna bring his
I'm gonna write a letter.
You have your wife writing.
I'm
I'm
gonna have a wife. I'm gonna have my wife type a letter. I'm a proofreader.
You gonna proofread? Okay.
Proofread it.
I'm a good proofreader. That's not what I was trying to say.
What country is your wife from? If you
She's
don't
from
mind me
Finland.
asking. Who?
She's from
Finland.
Finland.
Oh, that's
Ooh, that
super
whole
white.
free. Ooh, that whole
Yeah.
free.
Hey, she speaks 6 different languages, and I told her, I said, you know what? When you say I do, that means I marry all 6 of y'all motherfuckers. Every night you got to bring something new to the bedroom.
Oh, she's a Gemini.
Has she wore a weave?
No,
yet?
I mean some, not that.
No,
I mean like,
technically.
Has she worn a weave yet to the bedroom?
no, she got to speak in a different language, different country.
That's dope. That's great for role play.
It is, but she's like, I don't know what to say. I said,
So what
read the lines. I wrote it.
What if she wants like a different black guy, like a Jamaican and African?
Exactly.
Like a French name.
Now,
Like
would you provide that?
We.
Would you, hold on, Chris? Would you do that in the bedroom if she
I do impressions of 1980s wrestlers in the bedroom already. Hell yeah. I do all that. You know what I'm saying, brother? You know what I mean? I do all the voices in the bedroom. I do Jamie Foxx doing somebody else. I do all that shit.
Can we hear your Jamie Foxx impression?
I can't do it.
Oh, okay.
have you done the D'Angelo video for her yet?
Wow.
I figured he did. He did.
Hold on. How does it feel? I'm trying to think. I was somewhere recently with somebody, and we was trying to tell somebody about this video they never seen before. And I was in New Mexico, and we had to play the D'Angelo video. And then when we played it, this guy who looked at it is like, man, I feel kind of weird. And I was like, I know, but we tried to tell you about it before we